Okay. Thanks for joining. Today's date is August the 3rd, and time in India is 8:44 a.m. Sorry. We want a country where people of every religion and caste have affection towards each other, where there is no caste-based violence. If people don't work unitedly, the country will never develop. 130 crore people are like family. Arvind Kejriwal Nebula. 24 deaths in 24 hours in government hospitals in Nanded. A similar incident was reported in August when 18 deaths at the Thane Municipal Corporation run hospital. Thousands from across the country under the aegis of the National Movement for Old Pension Scheme organized a rally to raise their demand before the central government. Illegal mining row, Punjab, departmental probe ordered against suspended policemen. संजीव झा 5 दिवसीय छत्तीसगढ़ दौरे पे आप पदाधिकारियों से करेंगे मुलाकात. Chhattisgarh elections, Aam Aadmi Party slams Congress, says couldn't win trust in 5 years. Today, Bhagwant Mann and Arvind Kejriwal will be, they were in Captain's Bash in Patiala, big rally at new Apollo ground after the inauguration of the new ward of Mata Kaushalya Hospital. Haryana, on an average, 8 cases of sexual exploitation are being reported every day in the state. Ashok Tanwar, AAP. MLA Bhavya Bishnoi, youngest MLA of Hyderabad, Haryana, BJP का MLA कुलदीप बिश्नोई का बेटा, his fiance, who is an IAS officer from Sikkim, she has been deputed to the Haryana soon. She will be deputed to the Haryana. She has actually kept an exception saying that she needs to take care of her ailing father. Bolke, she said that she should be transferred to Haryana. Central government very fastly. This is the biggest important, most important thing सोच के उनको जल्दी से नोट दे दिया and हरियाणा को डिप्यूटेशन के लिए भी भेज दिया है. Gets the state's node also. Lecture halls at Canadian and American universities have become battlegrounds for critics and defenders of Hindu nationalism, punctuated by threats of violence and even threat. Exported contagion of hate to North America diaspora भी इंडिया में से ये अमेरिका भी आ चुका है. Moral policing takes an ugly turn in Ahmedabad. Issues over parking, short clothes worn by young women living as paying guests in Shivaranjani society snowballs into a conflict. Video of PG students being heckled goes viral. Relatives of PG students made to sit in police station for several hours before police top brass intervenes. Ambala, Aam Aadmi Party activists led by State Vice President of Party Chitra Sarwara took out a Khada Yatra to mark their protest against poor conditions of the Mahesh Nagar to Babyal Road in Ambala Cantonment. Procurement of paddy started in Khana Grain Market. Pangrain purchased the first batch and the CM will formally inaugurate it on October 3rd. Governor raises questions on Punjab government, but when will he stop illegal liquor reaching Punjab from Chandigarh? Kang ne bola hai. Majithia and Khaira's pain is similar. That's why sympathy is awakening. Jagrup Singh Shikhwan. The Punjab government led by Bhagwant Mann has taken a new initiative to launch Sade Buzurg Sada Man campaign dedicated to the International Day of Senior Citizens. Sheds damaged in Azadpur Mandi, fire to be repaired in 45 days. Fire system will be installed inside the sheds in Azadpur Mandi. The minister Atishi Marlena said after perusing the report, she found some glaring discrepancies in the entire process, which raises serious questions regarding engagement of a firm and involvement of government officials. The Delhi minister Atishi has directed the chief vigilance officer to carry out a probe into the alleged irregularities in the settling up of the makeshift Sardar Patel COVID care facility in 2020. Use of ultra-processed foods may cause mental health decline, study ने बोला है. 145 Maharashtrian prison inmates pass exams, they have secured early release. Bihar caste survey reveals BJP's need for tie-ups. Pro-Khalistan activists protest in front of Indian High Commission in London amid tight security. Every arrest based on evidence. CBI, NIA refutes allegations. Aam Aadmi Party issues a list of 29 candidates for the upcoming state assembly elections in Madhya Pradesh. 29 candidates का नाम दिया है. Bihar CM Nitish Kumar calls meeting of 9 political parties on Tuesday to discuss findings of caste survey. Delhi government's green war room to function 24/7 from Tuesday. Haryana to appoint 1,000 Ayush Sahayaks. CM Manohar Lal Khattar. Due to this, a target has been set to establish yogshalas across the state. Appoint 1,000 Ayush assistants. Bihar caste survey, OBCs and EBCs together account for 63% of the total population. Chhattisgarh में Prime Minister Narendra Modi to inaugurate various rail projects to enhance connectivity in tribal Bastar. Himachal to consider legalizing cannabis cultivation for medical and industrial purposes. Assam government on Monday announced the daily wages of the tea garden workers is increased by rupees 18. NIA on Monday arrested a top Maoist leader as it carried out raids at 62 locations across Andhra Pradesh and Telangana in CPI Maoist conspiracy case. Um, Minister Dharmpal Jimpa honors 24 Gram Panchayats, 23 schools, and 23 Safai Sevaks at a national state level function in Punjab. Punjab government hospitals to have facilities at par with the private hospitals. Over 30 lakh hospital audit reports filed on Income Tax Department portal. Opposition dividing people across caste lines. Modi on Bihar data. Intense counter-terror operations underway in Kalakot area of Jammu and Kashmir, Rajouri. Rajasthan MLA turns cobbler, polishes people's shoes at Dosa shop. Bihar data can reopen on Supreme Court's 50% quota ceiling in 1982. Behind state governments demanding better pension payments. Indefinite shutdown brings normal life to a standstill in Manipur. India will miss 2030 target to end bond labor by 98%. India will miss that by 98%, it seems. Experts say that there is a reluctance to accept bonded labor at state level and that release certificates mandatory to access rehabilitation entitlements are not issued. In July 2016, Union government told Parliament that in its 15-year vision to achieve total abolition of bonded labor, it would identify release and rehabilitation around 18.4 million bonded laborers by 2030. Union government का डेटा बता रही है कि 3,15,302 were released from bonded labor in over 4 decades between 1978 and January 2023, of which 94% have been rehabilitated. अगर डेटा, if you look into the data, it seems as of now India में the target will be missed by 98%, it seems. गवर्नमेंट का खुद का डेटा बता रही है out of the 18.4 million target, only only 0.4 million Indians will be released from bonded labor. 18 million still will be languishing. Based on the data, the government since its statement in 2016 has been able to release only 32,873 people from bonded labor and yearly average of 4,696. This would mean that at the same annual rate by 2030, the government would have achieved only 2% of its 18.4 million target. Our analysis shows leaving 18 million Indians in bonded labor. The number of students in Delhi government schools in the current academic year have decreased by more than 30,000 as compared to the previous session. थोड़ा सा decrease हुआ, 30,000 decrease हुआ. Okay. India में in the last 20 years from 2002 to 2021, 5 states accounted for more than 2/3 of the cyber crimes reported in India. In fact, as of now, in India, the cyber crimes have gone past 52,000. 52.97 thousand हो गया. It has increased. As expected, Uttar Pradesh is number 1 in India with regards to cyber crimes. 50.4 thousand के आसपास उनके पास reports है. Number of crimes reported. Then उसके बाद कर्नाटका सेकंड हाईएस्ट पे है 45.1, उसके बाद महाराष्ट्र 32.1, तेलंगाना 22.4, असम 15.5 है. नेक्स्ट कम्स आंध्र प्रदेश 11.9, असम राजस्थान 13 एंड ओडिशा 8.1 पे है. ओके. Border posts of the Indo-Tibetan border police along the India-China frontier from Ladakh to Arunachal Pradesh will have an additional team of intelligence officers of surveillance information gathering. PM Modi will visit Chhattisgarh and Telangana on Tuesday to launch a slew of developmental projects in the two bowl-bound states. With 290 gold medals awarded, this is the first time in Asian Games that China has almost won half. They have won 141. With regards to the gold medal per country tally per population, India has got the worst record this time. It has even reduced than the last Asian Games. A recent study revealed that even though approximately 121 million Indian women or 36% of the menstruating women use sanitary napkins, it generates a staggering 12.3 billion napkins, equivalent to 1,13,000 tons of waste annually in India. The Appointments Committee of Cabinet (ACC) has approved 1-year extension, as usual extension, of Amit Agarwal tenure as the CEO of Unique Identification Authority of India. Over 100 dolphins have been found dead in the Brazilian Amazon over the past 7 days due to historic drought and increasing water temperatures, noting 1 or 2 degrees Fahrenheit. Nearly 2.25 lakh families will enter into their new homes before Dashara, Dhanteras, and Diwali this year. PM Modi has said it in Gwalior. Uh, a political party seeks removal of non-indigenous Gao Bura in Dimapur. Chaura Chandapur residents, जो मणिपुर में है, have been arrested in Mizoram for drug bust. At end June 2023, India's external debt was placed at US dollar 629.1 billion, recording an increase of US 4.7 billion over its level at end March 2023. At end June 2023, long-term debt was placed at 505.5 billion with an original maturity of above 1 year, recording an increase of 9.6 billion over its level at end March 2023. Islamophobia literature hostile to minorities at events launched by Union Minister at National Law School in Bhopal. Modi's G20 push for green credit scheme wants private plantations to replace forests, rejected by his own experts. Uh, as government fails in Manipur, once peace-loving people picked up weapons, fought and died. The namely him 38 was waiting for husband L.S. Mangboy Lundin to return and complete the new song he has been working on when he heard his 42-year-old partner was killed, when she heard he was killed in exchange of the fire between Meeti and Kuki groups in Manipur. She is a mother of 3 children. Before the ethnic violence ravaged the northeastern state for 4 months, L.S. Mangloy Lungdon was a lyricist composing some romantic and mostly patriotic songs about the tribes of Manipur, which reached hundreds of thousands of people on YouTube. YouTube से बहुत ज़्यादा generate होती थी उनकी. After the narrative that the predominantly Christian cookies were from Myanmar grew in Manipur, Lingdon wrote that "Is this not our land?" which has million views on YouTube. The notes of this unfinished composition, Unity and Love, rest on a dust-covered keyboard of his casino at his home in T. Mungpha village in Chaura Chandrapur, never to be played again. This is the situation in Manipur. So एक और इंटरेस्टिंग चीज है यूपी में वन ग्रेट चीज अभी हो रही है in UP it seems that every day 14 FIRs are happening on journalists saying that the police is filing the FIRs saying negative news. Citing negative news, police are arresting journalists in UP. A government circular about negative news and 14 FIRs in the month of August has reinforced the fear of embattled journalists in Uttar Pradesh, where dozens have been booked and arrested and threatened since BJP came to power in 2017. An FIR registered in Lakhimpuri after it was suspected that school books were being sold for scrap cited the negative impression made by the reporter's video. A week later, that journalist have been arrested and he is languishing as of now in jail. Shishir Shukla, 32, who reports with Amrit Vichar, Hindu language newspaper, was gathering this how books have been sold as scrap and the teachers and the school management is actually taking up that money. इसके बारे में डाला तो उस बंदे को पुलिस वालों ने नेगेटिव न्यूज बोल के नेगेटिव इंप्रेशन क्रिएट कर रही है न्यूज बोल के उस बंदे को अरेस्ट करके अभी जेल में डाल दिया. This is the kind of thing that is happening in Uttar Pradesh. Very good. So these are some of the news which I have as